Okay, so now we're going to do a beginner's guide for Rambo. This is just going to be a beginner's guide, nothing too advanced, nothing too crazy. We're going to go through some strings, some setups, and some combos. And there's a lot to go through, so let's get straight to it. Okay, so with Rambo, he has a lot of overhead moves. So you have forward 4, that's an overhead. Despite how crazy it looks, that's an overhead move, and it also has a crush and blow. Okay. He also has this string, which is back 1-2. That's an overhead. You can continue it by pressing back 1-2-1. I'm sorry, back 1. Yes, back 1-2-1. And that ends in, that has 2 overheads at the end, so that's super useful. He does have a low, which is this vine grab. Now you're going to use this move for a lot of combos. Okay, so the setup that I have for this Rambo is I have the vine grab, which takes 2 slots. So remember that, it takes 2 slots. You can only equip this with 1 other thing. And the second move that I have equipped with this Rambo is the commando crawl. Now this commando crawl is super useful. Once you activate it by doing back forward 4. And then once you're in this position, you can cancel it at any time by just pressing 4. Okay, so cancel it anytime. Now this, I'm going to show you guys this setup that I use every time I'm online, and it always works. So what I do is I do forward 2-1 into commando. So it'll look like this. That's simple, right? Now once I'm here, I can move forward and strike the opponent, or even do an unblockable grab. So, this is how I usually do the setup. I usually do like this, and then the grab. So if you want to do the grab, once you're in commando crawl position, you can press 1 to do the strike, or you can press 2 to do the grab. Okay? Now you want to mix up the 2, right? Because the strike, which is 1, is a low, and 2, which is the grab, is unblockable. So you want to keep mixing up your opponent with that. Now the only way that they can get out of that is by jumping, but they have to jump at the right time. Now, don't tell nobody that, okay? Because that's a secret. I use this online all the time and it always works. So, boom, do that, grab, unblock. They can't block it. See? And I have them set to block. See, look, I have them set to block, unblock. Okay. Also mix it up with the strike, and you can keep doing it too. Now let's go into some of his other strings. Okay, so he has forward 2-1-1. That also ends in an overhead. Again, he has a lot of overheads. So forward 2-1-1. And so now let's do some of his combos. So when you have this vine grab, once you enhance it, you can do combos with it. So I usually do a combo starter of back 1-2 into vine grab. So it'll look like this. Ooh, I'm supposed to enhance it. There we go. Now once you enhance it, it hangs for a pretty long time, and you can do any kind of combo you want after that. So I usually do this. Ooh, goodness, hold on. Bam. Okay, so now this move is the trap, right? Now this is down, back 4. You can also control the direction of this trap, right? So you can hold forward to make it far, you can hold back to make it close, or you could just press it out regular, down, back 4, to do medium. Okay, so So medium, close, far. Okay. So I usually use that to end my combos with. Then once they're at that distance, you can throw a bow and arrow. So it'll look like this. See? Nice little setup situation. Also, another good string of his is forward 1, 2, 2. This move is really, this string is really good because it covers a lot of distance. So look at this, right? I'm a little bit further than mid-screen right here. I'll even back up just a bit. Now watch this. Forward 1, 2, 3. See how it still hits him? It carries so much distance. Okay, see that? A lot of distance on that. So that's forward 1, 2, 2. That pops them up for a combo. Boom. So now what's happening in the middle of this combo is going to be just pressing out 1, 2. So you're going to do 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So again, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. You can dash up a little bit in between, but I don't think you necessarily have to. Okay, yeah, you kind of got to inch forward just a little bit, and then you end it with the trap, which is down, back, 4. Okay. Bam. Okay, so all that is 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, down, back, 4. Simple, very simple combo. Also, the overhead combo, which is back 1, 2, into vine grab, jump forward, 1, 2, down, back, 4. Very good combo to use. So I use this string just as like a spacing tool. If I feel like their opponent is coming closer to me, I just go ahead and throw that out there. Okay. So also, now remember, those are just the combos, right? Don't forget the setups. Forward 1 into commando crawl, strike, grab. You can even do back 1, 2 into commando crawl, strike, grab. Okay? And when you do this, this will go under any projectiles. Now you can only move forward when you're in this position. You can't move back. So you can only move forward. You can cancel it by pressing 4. Okay? You do have the bow and arrow. This is a high, so don't expect to zone nobody with this. Do not expect to zone with this because it is a high. Okay? Now, if you do want to zone somebody out, you would mix this up with the low vine grab. The good thing is this: if you trade with the vine grab, then you actually get a free hit. Okay? So if it just catches him like that, they'll drop. But if you trade with another projectile, then he'll actually hold them in the air for a little bit longer, and it'll give you enough time to throw a bow and arrow. Okay? So this is just a quick combo guide to Rambo. Very, very good character. And again, my setup is vine grab, which is 2 slots, and commando crawl, which is 1 slot. Okay? And that's it.